guys, welcome back to my channel. Today what I'm doing is the top 10 things to do at Hollywood Studios. So the top 10 things to do at Hollywood Studios. Now they're not necessarily all rides, some of these are experiences. So, and they're not in any particular order. And make sure you check out my other videos doing the top 10 Epcot and the top 10 Magic Kingdom videos. So number 1, you want to do Smuggler's Run. It's the brand new ride at Star Wars Land. And they have, it's so good. And if you get the choice, you have a pilot, a co-pilot, and then you have an engine, you have 2 gunners, and then I think you have 2 engineers, I think. So there's like 6 total people who ride in the same like simulator. If you can, get pilot. It was so awesome. I had the right side pilot, and that's where you went up and down. The left side pilot went left and right. So either one would be fantastic for sure. Number 2, Saluki Dog Dash is the brand new roller coaster in Toy Story Land. It's a really great roller coaster, great for the whole family, super fun, and great views of the entire park. Number 3, the Tower of Terror. Now if you have little ones, I may steer away from that a little bit, but it's such a good ride because it's not just a drop ride, it's a story with the drop ride, which makes it so unique. And I'm not really into scary stuff, and I know that it is scary, but it's not really. So it's scary, but it's still just like fun scary. So don't worry, it won't scare you, but it is quite thrilling. So for people in your party who maybe have trouble with like really quite thrilling things, they may want to skip this one, but it drops multiple times, but therefore it makes not as large of a drop kind of at the beginning. So super great ride. I will always try to make sure I ride that. Number 4, best show probably in all of Disney World, Fantasmic. Now this is at Disney World. Now at Disneyland I know they have their own version of this, but at Disney World it gets super long lines, but it is so good. There's fireworks there, there's the big show and things on the river. It's so good. And I know there's a big long line for it. We don't do it every year because of having to get there sometimes 60 minutes early to get a spot. So last time what we did is did Minnie's Halloween and Dine. So we did the Hollywood and Vine dinner with characters, and then we just paid a little bit extra for the Fantasmic Fast Pass, and we really did like that and enjoyed that a lot. Number 5, Star Wars Land. So this is not necessarily a ride, just walking through Star Wars Land, taking your time, looking at all the different types of decorations and details, seeing the different Star Wars characters walk around. So if you just kind of hang out, like again, my favorite kind of place to hang out would be right around where Smuggler's Run is. So you have a view of the Millennium Falcon, but you also kind of see the marketplace. If you kind of hang out right there, there's a lot of times different characters. Even I got to see Rey and Chewie walk over towards the Falcon. You just got to see a lot of moving around as they go to different parts of Star Wars Land. So definitely really enjoy doing that. Going into the Droid Depot, there's just so many cool places to look and see new things. So definitely just a good place to go hang out for the day. Number 6 is Swirling Saucers. It's in the new Toy Story Land part, where it's like the Tomato ride in Disneyland, where it kind of swings you around, kind of like a tilt-a-whirl. It's not super nauseating, so like if you do have trouble with things spinning, you might get sick, but it's not like the teacups that just spin constantly. It kind of like goes and then kind of throws you out. So it's really fun, not really thrilling much, but it's kind of just like a type scrambler type idea. Number 7 is Midway Mania, which is again in the Toy Story section, which is a game where you get on these little ride vehicles and you have 3D glasses, and then you shoot little rings at the things on the screen, or rings or darts or whatever you get for that, and you try to score points. So that's super fun, almost like it's like a video game on wheels. I like it so much more than the Buzz Lightyear one at Magic Kingdom. It is so good. So if you've not done that one, make sure you do that. It does get kind of a big line, but since we have all these other options now at Hollywood Studios, the line is getting shorter for that, so make sure you check into that. Number 8 is Rock and Roller Coaster. It's probably the most thrilling ride they have on property. It's a launch roller coaster that's inside that is themed to Aerosmith music. So it's really, really good, but it is more of a higher intensity roller coaster, more like a Six Flags type of roller coaster, but there's only 2 loops, I believe, in it. So it's really doesn't even seem that much because it is inside. So again, definitely recommend it if you like any kind of roller coaster, but be ready at the beginning. It does do a launch system. So make sure you keep your head back against the headrest. But it is really, really smooth. Number 9 would be Star Tours. So now this was one of the older Star Wars rides, and this is again a simulator, which is very similar to Smuggler's Run in a sense, but it's not as interactive. But Star Tours is a simulator ride, and it is fun. Definitely wouldn't want to do that multiple times because it does sometimes cause people to get sick, but it is a really neat story, and they have changed the story up a little bit, and so I do really like that. Okay, and then finally, number 10 is the fireworks. So I do really like the Star Wars fireworks. It's really cool how they've done it in front of the Chinese theater with the stormtroopers, and then they have fireworks that go off like they're shooting guns. So we did really enjoy that. Now my kids did struggle to stay awake until time for the fireworks, but if your kids can stay awake, it is definitely a must-do on my list. So my top 10 must-dos for Hollywood Studios is Smuggler's Run, Slinky Dog Dash, Tower of Terror, Fantasmic, Walking Around Star Wars Land, Swirling Saucers, Midway Mania, Rock and Roller Coaster, Star Wars Fireworks, and Star Tours. And I'm not even a huge Star Wars fan, but that has really helped enhance that park. So now it's one of the premier parks that we have in Florida. So thank you so much for watching my videos. Make sure you like and subscribe so you never miss one. And please comment down below, what do you like best about Hollywood Studios? I'd love to see what you have to say. So thanks for watching. God bless, be adventurous, and I'll see you next time. Bye!